Well, one thing leads to another. Speaking of denying verses, and this led me to another verse that I wanted to put up here. I hope this is my last one today. I got to go out there and do some work. But I changed my hat so I know which one is which, which video is which. But we were talking on deniers, people that came in to deny Jesus, which led me to another deny verse, which is a very good verse. I like it. It really, really speaks to me. And well, it's several verses really. It's a text over in 2 Timothy 2 and 11. Start there. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. Brother and sister, this is talking to God's people. Apparently, there's some kind of way that we can deny Jesus Christ, even God's people, or they wouldn't be in here, would it? So if we deny him, if we deny him, how do we deny him? Well, I say that there's some measure of unbelief in all of God's people. Sometimes we deny him in different situations in our lifetime. We deny him, and he denies us. He denies you your peace. He'll deny you your comfort, your joy for a season until the lesson is got, until you learn your lesson or you're taught whatever it is he wants to teach you. If we deny him, he will deny us. Well, listen to this, brothers and sisters. This is why I say. It says, he will deny us. If we believe not, what do you mean if we believe not? Is there any God's people that believe not? Well, apparently there's some, it must be, because it's in here and it's addressed to God's people. If we believe not, not talking about they, if you believe not, how do we believe not? Brothers and sisters, in some kind of fashion. I know I do. We believe God, we disbelieve. We won't trust God in thought, word, and deed while we're in this vessel of clay. But if we believe not, listen to this, this is beautiful. If we believe not, if we'd even deny him, yet it says this, if we believe not, yet God abideth faithful. I sure am glad of those, yet God abideth. I'm sure I'm glad of those 4 words in there because, brothers and sisters, we're not always faithful. Our flesh gives us problems. The flesh, the world, and the devil give us problems down here upon this earth. So if we believe not, yet God abideth faithful. He's not going to throw, he says, he cannot deny himself. Wow. He cannot deny himself. That speaks of a new birth, brother, sister. That speaks that he's talking about we're in his family, see. I know I am not proud of you for doing this, for denying me in this situation. I'm not proud of you for doing that, but that's what that happened to me one time. But he could not deny himself. In other words, it's a personal thing. We're born from above, brothers and sisters. We just didn't believe some words on a piece of paper and become a child of grace. Something happened supernaturally through the quickening of the Holy Spirit that brought you into his family, and you're there forever and ever, forever. But the words on the page don't make you a child of grace, brothers and sisters. But they can make you miserable if you get them wrong. He cannot deny himself. One time, I always say this, I'll say it again. My dad came down there to the principal's office, came from work, because I had done something wrong. This was in grammar school. I think I was about the middle school. And he had to go in the principal's office. He wasn't proud of what I had done. I ain't going to tell you what it is because I'm ashamed of it. But running my mouth is what it was. But he wasn't proud of what I'd done, but he could not deny that I was his own son. So he couldn't deny it. And Anyway, that is what that's saying, brothers and sisters. That's what it's saying. So I did all these videos to lead into this one. I'm gonna end it up because I got to go out and do some leave, do some of these leaves. But anyway, yet God abideth faithful. He's the one that's faithful, brothers and sisters. Sometimes we're not faithful. I know in my life, there's one instance I was amongst a bunch of intelligent men, real rich people in the community. I knew how they were. They were proud people, and I was served up a softball, and I could have knocked it out of the park from the knowledge that God had given me, to witness about certain events, certain things. But I passed on it. I denied him. I denied the prick in my heart to straighten these men out, but to talk to these men about the truth that they did not have, that I was in possession of. I denied him. And I do it sometimes now, I just, for whatever reason, they're going to, you don't want to cast your pearls before the swine. But, I have this thing about real proud and rich men. For some reason, I just I leave them be. But anyway, I have denied him though when I should have spoke up for him, and we do it every day in thought, word, and deed, brothers and sisters. But God abideth faithful. What a beautiful saying! He cannot deny His own child that's born again from the foundation of the world. And look, brothers and sisters, God has a people just because He loved them, all the way back to Adam, just because He loved them, all the way to this present day, just because He loved them, and to the end, to the very last day, just because He loved them. So, and all the particulars in between, He's going to take care of. He will not lose one. The good shepherd will not lose one of his sheep. Say what I said. All this, the doctrine of our day has the good shepherd losing sheep left and right, but the true good shepherd will not lose one. What if you went down to the daycare center and your kid was keeping some of the kids, and he said, "Well, we lost one of them." Would that be a good daycare center? No, it wouldn't. And Jesus is the good shepherd. Say, good shepherd. A good shepherd does not lose one. But anyway, I guess got started this morning. I went in and freshened my coffee up. And I thought about that verse, denial. He cannot, if we deny Him, which we do, which God's people do, sad to say, God's people do, deny Him in thought, word, and deed. There's some measure of unbelief on the belief meter. If it were up to belief, a lot of us would fall real short, brothers and sisters. But it's not up to that. It's up to His great love and His great mercy. I'm going to get out of here. This is the last one today. It might take you out. This is the last one today. I'm going to go do something after I finish my coffee. Peace and love, brothers and sisters, from this old boy down here in Alabama.